Welcome to the show and the story which makes me question everything. My own personal morals being quite at the centre of it. But if magical girls and certain level of restraints, might not be the right word, is quite up your alley, well, you're in the right place. Welcome to another episode of, I'm not even sure at this point. But whether it be candle wax, bondage, all manner of things, I'm sure we'll have plenty of new avenues to explore on the internet in incognito mode. So with that in mind, what are we waiting for? Oh wait, making sure all the doors and windows are locked. Let's get started, shall we? What could possibly go wrong? And I'm watching this almost directly after Higurashi, so the tonal swap is going to be a whiplash. Now that the parents are gone, time for mischief. Who doesn't love a ominous swirling black portal? Who's the architect for this place? Looks like something you'd kind of see in Holland or something. They could do with a little furnishing in here. Put up a poster or two at least. Maybe some rugs and a sofa. You haven't even had the grand tour. Well, there was always a chance. Well, it looks like she's done a... Oh, okay. Done a research, but no, just been informed. Kiwi. And she... That's a funny shaped grenade. That's why you should be wary of anyone with long sleeves, if Monogatari has taught me anything. I'm assuming, though, that handheld ordnance won't cause immediate damage. But like with Utena, is that new girl's shtick also quite as lecherous? Or is that, like we saw with a grenade, much more just forthright wanting to defeat them? And considering the first two episodes, I did hope there'd be more of a story focus, at least partly, I guess, into the whole world and idea of this place. Not just a montage of different situations they can find themselves in. Explosive girl Leopard. Was she present or... I mean, we saw her at the end on top of the building, but actually present during the fight. Well, immediately. Not before even catching your breath. What the hell was that transformation sequence and camera angle, please? A selection of calibers and choices there. Oh no, how can you make a door sexual? Do they mind at all that the base is getting a remodel? Okay. Well, thanks for that, I guess. Someone had fun animating it. How is... I saw the light bulb hit the wand, but how is that going to be useful? Ah. Someone else taking the limelight. Can't have that. A good question, although we can see where her reason to fight comes from. Oh no. Time for a certain switch to be flipped. Did you get to keep the grenade at least? Well, I think a visual cue is probably going to be better for her to understand. Yeah, I mean, glass shards are painful. She just wants friends, in a sense. Good music, though, I'll give you that. Yep, she's a lost cause, the most dangerous of them all. Yeah, the little mascot really hit the motherload in that acquisition to the team. You can't just defeat... Yep. You can't just defeat them, let it be over and done with quickly. Well, at least they're not clamps. I haven't heard of this one in particular, but that does just look like actual torture rather than anything else. At least the electricity bill in this place can be shaved off slightly with this kind of power at their disposal. Done for the evening? Oh, you're on actual name basis now. Okay. They're gonna get on splendidly. Will you like the monster that you'll release, though? Someone giving her the attention that she desired, telling her that she's the cutest in the world. She's going to follow her into the gates of oblivion itself. I need to remind myself to do that tiny bit of censoring. I don't think that little shock at the end, though, was still from the electricity. She has a certain sheen to her. Really, who enjoyed themselves more? Hang on a sec. The other one isn't bound by the perception alteration. Suddenly, assaulted. Did she? No, left the bag back there. But did you mean so soon and so close? Yeah, decided she'll learn a thing or two. Always transfers, isn't it? There's no escape now. You reap what you sow, after all. Are you going to explain that one? Almost 11:15. I was expecting their meeting to be like 12 or something, but still. They translated it as glomp. Okay. I guess I'm not too off-put by that. It's apt, at least. Am I watching the right show? Is this a Monday? Then know each other very well. Hopefully not in the open. Oh no, she's one of these types. You gotta have 25 pictures of your meal before you can even start eating. Or what's left of it, at least. The food or the social greeting? Just out of... You'll never know. Just out of comfort. Not lack of friends or anything. Okay. I do like that this character has a slightly smashed screen on the phone. It's quite fitting, after all. What? Money well spent. Kept her quiet for a while. Of course. Is it limited edition or anything, or just new? Jealousy is the strongest of monsters. Yes, her restraints are released a little. Good description. As long as the public-facing persona and the transformed persona are separate, there's hope for us still. Yeah, blackmailed or extorted. Did she search out the mascots trying to find their help? Right. Addicted to those internet attentions. I understand that. Huh? And yeah, is it receiving more likes? Impossible. At least her entire personality is kind of straightforward to understand. I was about to ask what was setting off the recruit sensors, but well, here for an in-person show. She's in. Really didn't take much of a convincing, did she? Also, how much detail did she go in when describing the scene? Her world is shrinking. You know, anonymous feedback and praise is one thing, but from someone in front of you, slightly different. Wait, she could be forcefully transformed? Accident. Should they really be... Well, at least they understood the gravity of the situation. But should they really be posting images and whatnot online? Hopefully it's a new account rather than her personal one. Well, we've got enough time for a drawn-out battle here. We know who you are! Come on now! Can't they just enjoy the day out? It's a nice sunny afternoon after all. Well, how easy is it to be drawn along with provocations? Is the blue one just going to sit and talk with this one for a while, considering their last altercation? Yeah. Little... what do I do now? See, this is more like the magical battles that you kind of would have expected. Maybe, you know, up the caliber. Her name's Leopard after all. Where's the heavy machinery? Mainly because there's not much going on in that empty head of hers. Rather than asking, what is she going to bring out? No, it's like, oh, what's she going to do now? Come on, hurry up. I feel like there's cracks in the Tres Magia already. Flower bed, again. She didn't even resist. This is no fun. I wonder if she's actually going to be like that. So, okay, you're just asking for it now. Where's the fight? It's like someone's just brought out the dessert trolley and she's about to feast at the buffet. Yeah, you'd think you at least wear some sort of brassiere or something when you're mid-fight. So how's the other assault going on? Have they just stopped? That sun reveal just flashbanged me. But how's the other assault going on? Have they stopped fighting and they're just watching this with like wanton abandon and curiosity? Ah. Oh no, her power's run out. That smug look. She hasn't got much stamina, that one. I mean, you've taken one of them out of... Huh! If she's able to transform stuff, this will be interesting. Just bring in a whole bunch of figurines. Who's the real one? Ah, she had to give it up to enable their, escape? Where's your teammate, though? She's good for another 5 minutes at least. Is she now going to charge her for the figurine that she had to use up? Well, she only has one offensive move that we've seen so far. The barrage. Where does she get her spending money? Such sweet words. I mean, they had such a good date. Why wouldn't it end that way? Is there a way to just travel back to the base? Just kidding about the Love Hotel, by the way. When you're destroying infrastructure in an attempt to not get swayed into things, something, it's a danger. So you've got like a not persecution complex or anything, but attention deficit. Everyone has to have all eyes on her. But then that being warped and twisted and applied into a single person? Is she going to be able to fight going forward, or any sight of her beloved Basia is going to distract her? If they just put aside their differences, the evil organization and the magical girls could get on tremendously. I mean, after all, it's only the mascots that really want to... I don't actually know what they want. And how long is it going to take before they realise, hang on, every time this Magic Beja turns up, no damage actually gets done, only to their dignity. If they just didn't show. Can we really expect the date to go any better than that? Had a nice time watching a few movies, going out for a bite to eat, getting a souvenir or two. Joined it with a firefight and a little light teasing. Yeah, one of the magic girls has really lost the will to fight. Easy way out. If I just surrender, get to the reward all the sooner. Okay. How long before they actually realised, hang on, you're not actually fighting here. What's going on? And then, we still haven't seen the random nuns and the white mascot yet. So they're going to have to put the fear of all that's good back into her. Remember, you're meant to be fighting them, not playing along. This show is higher production quality than I would have ever thought possible for a show like this. Although, it's probably for the better, in a weird sense. I don't know what to do during certain segments, because what can you really talk about? There's only so many times that you can see or hear a certain squeal and pretend as though you're not intrigued. But yeah, there's the evil organisation, their lair, seeing it, a bunch of cubes essentially, a bit of abstract architecture. Cool. What does Tresmagia's pocket dimension place look like? I'm expecting a lot of white and gold. And something that kind of stuck out to me during this episode, when they were walking through the town having their fun little time, when they were when she was forcibly transformed, I was going to call them NPCs, every civilian that we saw was female, as far as I remember. At least they're the ones that stuck out to me. Was that by choice? Or was there something else going on there? Or just something that didn't really need to be, drawn attention to? Also, with the Tresmagia action figurine, what's the business mind behind releasing one new figure for one of the girls? Is it because they're kind of, upsurged, uppriced a little because of how famous they are? So they release them staggered. So here's the blue one, here's the yellow one, here's the red one in month cycles, rather than here's the set all at once for a premium price. Maybe I shouldn't get into the marketing and business world of this show. But I am pleasantly surprised with the new addition to the evil team. Well, even though we were told she did sign up before the other one, but still. Because her entire shtick is, I want to be the only one that is paid attention to. Here's a gun. Here's several. Okay, cool. Not another after watershed kind of magic attack. And if that is the case, the other ones that we've seen in the opening, equally just as, what you'd expect from an evil team, without the, needing a paid internet subscription to watch. This show is something else. Design-wise, questionable attire, not really, battle-focused. But at least the magical tailor in this world is enjoying himself. I really don't know what to say, other than imagining all of the situations you can find yourself in. Probably not the best way for that blue girl to be immediately thinking already. But certain perversions and kinks being brought into the open, blindfolds being quite an obvious one for that girl, I'm guessing it won't be long before we start figuring out the others as well. But for that, we're going to have to watch more. So if you've enjoyed this episode, let me know. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. If you want to make sure not to miss out entirely, maybe even jump onto my Discord. Notifications and everything go up over there, as well as polls for new shows in the future. But for now, I'm going to need a long, cold shower. See you in the next one.